Yeah, let's get into this. This is Am I the Asshole? Yeah, I've never done this before. I'm kind of excited to do this. Reread this. Sorry about that. I hate some grammatical things mess me up when I'm reading, which is not their fault. It happens, from time to time. It is their fault, but it happens. I get it. Am I the asshole for telling my kids that I am not responsible for their mother's issues and not giving her money? Okay. I divorced my ex-wife about 5 years ago when I learned she had a private emergency fund. The problem with it was I was working 60 to 80 hours a week to keep up with the bills while she was laid off. I was under the impression we were struggling a ton and broke my back to pay the bills when in reality she squirreled away around, wait, what? Jesus, bro. When in reality she squirreled away around 50K and was still adding to it. Okay, first off, with that first sentence, I just want to jump in a little bit, since we got this like sections of it. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how you let that happen. I understand like her trusting her and stuff, but you should be paying attention to your money, dog. Like, it is your money. You are making it. You get to see it first or something, right? Like, there's no way you wouldn't know. Unless it's like direct deposit and she's instantly taking it out because she's connected to the same account. But other than that, or maybe a check, but like you still should know. But let's continue. Yeah. The divorce was messy, and I learned about a lot of spending that I didn't know about on her end. Also, a lot of credit card debt. In the end, the house was sold, and we both moved into our separate places. Yikes! Now that is kind of crazy, though, that she did that. That sucks, though. Even if you should have caught it, and he's an idiot for not catching it, in my opinion. Which again, not an idiot in a term of like he's like a total complete dunce. It's just, brother, you were over trusting, but you shouldn't have had to not trust her, especially with their money, man. I don't know. Yeah, he's not in the wrong so far. Obviously, like I'm just saying, obviously, all right, I'm just saying, like I'm pointing out the obvious, okay? The kids were in high school when the divorce happened. We were young when we had them, and now they are both in college and bounce with who they stay with. They're in college? I mean, okay, they're adults, dog. The issue is my ex-wife has money problems. I am doing well for myself and recently bought a house. My ex is not, W him, by the way. This is what happens when he actually saves his money. Hey! My ex is not and is having trouble keeping a job. She's going to be kicked out of her apartment soon. Okay? So far, I don't see, like, I'm just okay. I mean, W, like, it's been, what, 5 to 6 years, dog? Okay? My kids want me to help her out. I have told them no many times, and it is growing into a disagreement. They think I am being heartless. Okay? That it is my fault she is having issues because we did the divorce, and I told them their mom's issues are not my problem. They are ignoring me at the moment, and I am wondering if I am in the wrong. Brother. Let me just say this real quick. Should we say a comment? Yeah, we'll say a comment after we get our little 2 cents out, all right? You are not in the wrong at all, my friend. Literally, like, the whole concept here is you guys are split up. You don't have any connection to her other than your kids. Now, let's just say the roles were... Whoa! Hello, Mr. Stutter. Nice, welcome to the party. Now, say the roles were reversed, right? And she had the money, you had the issue, and, your kids were asking her to help you out. You might not be asking, but your kids were, because, guys have pride. It's more or less likely that a guy will have more pride than a girl in a situation. That's statistically correct. That has nothing to do with biased. I mean, anybody can have pride. It just resembles more in guys, because guys don't want to be like, hey, I need help from anybody. It doesn't matter if they're asking a girl. It doesn't matter if they're asking another guy. They literally will never really ask. Most people, by the way. I just realized this is on screen. One sec, chat. Most guys, that is. Pride will get you killed, in my opinion. Anyway, like I was saying, I think he's fine. I literally don't think he's doing anything wrong. I think the kids are being dramatic. I think the factor that she's having money issues just goes to show even more so why their relationship ended in the first place. She cannot handle keeping money in her account, so she just is never going to be able to live a good life and a lavish life, and that is not the person's fault who got a divorce. Like, they're done. They have no connection. That's it. That's the most simplistic way that I can put this without overcomplicating every instance of this situation. Is the only thing they are connected by is the factor that they had sex and had kids together. That is it. Maybe that's a decent amount, like maybe that's a decent bond in the first place if you were still together, but you decided to split. It's been 5 to 6 years. Brother, she has been without this man for how long? She don't need his help now. She don't need his help ever, and he doesn't need to give her anything ever. He doesn't have to do anything. I mean, he was supporting her. He was doing everything for her while she was just taking the money that he was earning for them and using in her own way. She should have used that money she squirreled away for the day. that came today. You know what I mean? Where she had to pay. Oh, wow. That's funny. Anyway, I said the simplest way I can put this is you are not the asshole. Am I the asshole for telling our roommate she might need to move out if she keeps complaining about hearing us at night? All right, type. Let's hear this. This is a little interesting. It is a little weird that she's complaining, but how loud are you being, to be fair? You should still be considerate if you have a fucking roommate, dog. Just saying. All right, let's get into this. Actually, let's before we get into this, let's kind of like do a little judgment play. Just based off the title, I would say that it could be one of two ways. A, if you guys aren't making that much noise and it's literally just the bed creaking, a little bit of moaning, type shit, maybe a little bit, like, ooh, yeah, daddy. You know what I mean? Around that shit like a cowboy. The point is, if y'all are, or whatever the sex is, could be girl, guy, girl, I don't know, girl, guy, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 7 guys. Anyway, depending on what the thing is, if it's like, y'all are just doing the minimal, y'all are trying to be quiet, y'all are actually attempting it, valid. But if y'all are like just fucking smacking that shit, making like it is like gunfire going on in your room, call it World War III happening straight inside his room, that's a little bit of a different story. You got to have some respect for your roommates. But let's see this. My boyfriend and I let a friend's lock in. Calibrated. My boyfriend and I let a friend he's known since childhood stay at our place because housing is expensive and her university is nearby. All right, cool. It's a girl. And they've known each other since childhood. She stays here 5 days a week and goes home on weekends. We don't charge her rent, and we pay for utilities and groceries while she's here. She has her own bathroom and full access to basically everything. I think she meant everything. Things in the kitchen, pool, sauna, etc. Damn! Y'all don't make her pay rent? Not even 100? Yo, I need a friend like that. You got a friend in me. Basically, holy, like, dog. So far, this is looking a little bad for that friend, man. Again, we're only hearing one side of the goddamn story. But, as us Westerners would say, well, I reckon this lad is looking real suspicious. I don't know how to do accents. I'm so sorry. Okay. Her bedroom isn't next to ours. W. Between our bedroom and her space is a computer working room, and her bathroom is also in between. So there's some separation. Okay, bro, this friend, what the f you guys sleep hearing? Like, how the hell is she complaining? What are you guys doing in there? Are you cracking a whip every time you get down and dirty? A few months ago, she told us she could hear us being intimate at night, and it made her uncomfortable. We said we try to be quieter when she's around. Since then, she brought it up multiple times. Nah, she is... Brother, she is intently listening. What the hell? She has turned off everything, and she's just in her room like a monk, studying those noises. She probably writing down what you guys doing in there. She probably like, I'm going to say this. I'm going to do this. She looking for something to complain about, or she jealous as of you, and that is the biggest thing. She wants that friend to herself, because like, brother, why the do you care? Recently she asked if she could switch rooms. The only rooms we could essentially swap would be one my 7-year-old sister uses when she sleeps over, or my hobby room. All the other rooms are already set up permanently. We don't want to rearrange our home for this, especially since we intended to help her out. She's not paying rent. She doesn't have a say which room she's put in, dog. Unless y'all are putting her under the stairs, and even in that instance, she still cannot say anything. Like, I'm sorry. What the hell are we talking about here, bruh? This girl literally is just complaining. I would just be like, you're not welcome here anymore. When we want to, like, you're here to sleep. Like, you can sleep here of your own accord. Now, if she was paying rent, she was actually, putting up some front other than, I'm going to stay here 5 days a week, use every single thing you guys have, but not pay anything, go home, and then come back and do my own leisure, and then complain about something in the house is crazy. And then you all try to respect. Nah, bro, this girl needs to get some sense slapped into her. But I guarantee she just wants your mans. I'm sorry, bro. That's it. That's literally it. I don't care. From this perspective, that's all it seems like, dude. There's no way you're complaining about it legitly unless you're just a Karen. In that sense, It's her name, Karen. Uh, after the latest complaint, I told her calmly but firmly that we've adjusted as much as we think is fair, and I said if this will keep being an issue, maybe the living situation just isn't a good fit, and she might need to find another place to stay. She thinks I'm being unfair. Yeah, this is the person who's already complaining about y'all having sex in y'all's house, and then asking if she can move rooms, even though y'all put her in a room that's already decently far, A, and then B, y'all try to make accommodations to being quieter when she's there, and she's brought it up multiple times. Like, brother, she just looking for a reason to complain and cause an argument with you. And B, if she's complaining about that, she's obviously gonna think it's unfair. Are you the asshole? That is just a dumb question. You should literally look in the mirror and be like, there ain't no way I'm the asshole in this situation, babe. Let's step it up to I'm talking gear number 7. Yep, we going crazy tonight. Call that Mach 20. Yep, call me Assassination Classroom, because I'm about to smash that all the way into the light year. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, the point is, y'all aren't the assholes. Honestly, the fact that y'all let her stay there for free should mean she don't get to complain about nothing. Low key, buy her some cancellation headphones, and if that isn't enough, see ya! Am I the asshole for asking my wife to stop fake sleeping? Can you at least get the title right instead of saying, am I the asshole? Put a space between that, because that pisses me off with my OCD, please. And also capitalize the F at least. I don't know, just a little bit of, tweaking. Anyway. Hello. Am I the asshole for asking my wife to stop fake sleeping? I, 21 male, have been married to my wife, 22 female, for about 3 years now. And our relationship is... Brother, when did she start doing this? Our relationship is amazing. I have little to no complaints. As you're on this fucking site, you have a complaint. Shut the hell up. This shit's been bothering you for a long time. Don't start the sentence out like that. Like you love this. Like you might love this girl. You can say, I love my wife. But I do have a complaint. Okay. She's funny, beautiful, and charming. But for the past 6 months, I've been waking up every day to see her on her phone. I've been waking up every day and see her on her phone. She never notices that I'm awake, but I can Brother, it sounds like you're fake sleeping too. That I'm awake, but I can very clearly see her scrolling or texting. Normally, this isn't a problem at all, but when I get up and make it known that I'm awake as well, she hides her phone and acts like she's asleep, only to get confused when I ask about it. I thought it was a joke at first, but she genuinely acts like she's been asleep. Okay, acts like she's been asleep, period. This has been happening almost every morning, or comma. I've tried to have a serious talk about it, and she blows me off, so please let me know. Please let me know from the asshole, and should just ignore it if there's something else going. No, bro. If she's just what are we doing? This is fake as hell. If you are a real goddamn person and your wife, this is you, or okay. See, this is you, small little dude over here. This is your wife with the big chungus. You know why she got the big chungus? Because she is blatantly, A, cheating on you, because this shit's been going on for the past 6 goddamn months. A, cheating on you. B, doing something she shouldn't be doing. Or C, just acting like an absolute incessant, annoying human being who is acting insanely childish. Because how in the hell are you just going to let her, mind you, she going... It's like you're sitting in your room as like a fucking 13-year-old kid. Your mom comes in the room, boom, you're back to sleep because you're not supposed to be on your phone. Now, as an adult, she shouldn't care if you see her on her phone at night, bro. Who cares? You gonna wake up, see her on her phone, she gonna be like, hey, baby, what's good? I'm just playing some Words with Friends. What's up, baby? I'm just reading this crazy book. You know, she shouldn't give a heckin' crappity doodly woodies, right? But, okay, now this is where it gets real. She does. She popping that shit. Oh, she not even saying, what's up, babe? I wasn't doing nothing. She just acting like she was asleep. What the fuck do you think she's doing? She's obviously doing something she doesn't want you to ask about, because if she did want you to ask about it or care about it, she'd be like, she would stay up. She'd be like, hey, baby, pop her phone under or just switch to a different app. Brother, she's cheating. Or she's doing something she's not supposed to. It doesn't matter. She's doing something that she's not supposed to on her phone, regardless of what it is, because she wouldn't be hiding it. And then to not tell you, dog... Depending on how 6 months, I'm out of this shit. Like, I don't care. Not unless I love this girl. If I love this girl, brother, I'm going crazy. I'm going the next step above that shit. I'm like, time to see what she's doing on that phone. But you're not even like that in this relationship. Y'all seem mad good. You seem like you trust her. you need to actually get an answer from her, because if you can't get an answer from her, then this is just chalked, bro. And maybe it's a pessimistic vibe, like, inside of my mind that, like, I think like that. But, dog, like, if you letting it get this far, like, I just don't understand what this is. There's no way this is real. Oh, this is, like, the reason they think they're the asshole. So far, the only action I've taken is talking to her, and she herself seems to get upset and mad that I'm accusing her of something so childish. I am inclined to agree. It's such a small thing. I don't see it. What? 6 months and it randomly happened in the middle of your relationship. It's not like a normal thing she's been doing. Dog, this is... I can't with motherfuckers, bro. Like, this obviously isn't normal. Fucking put your goddamn foot down. Be the big chungus you're supposed to be. And lock in. Okay, that was really ironic that that word came out like that, big chungus, because it's like my big chungus life. Fucking hate that sentence. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, you're not the asshole. The comment we're gonna leave this person is that concludes the Am I the Asshole Reddits. Now, we didn't get any, of course, of Am I the Asshole, but you know, we got some interesting ones.